I came to the Lighthouse in June of this year, 2014. I was introduced to it by a mutual friend and the ministry who was pastoring or still is pastoring a church right beside my home church in Nelson County. And I intended on that hot June day to come in and spend maybe 15-20 minutes with whoever it was going to be. And instead, I ended up staying about, I think it was almost about 3 hours that day. And when we finished, there was embracing, and there was just such, it was a sense of joy, really. Joy, and I could not figure it out because I was certainly among strangers who felt like friends. Really a different feeling, but a nice feeling. And I've been here ever since. I did not leave. I did not return to my own church. I committed myself to the Lighthouse. I came here for a Sunday service. I placed myself in a position of just simply observing and sitting on the fringes. But at the Lighthouse, you don't get to sit on the fringes, to observe and sit on the fringes. You get swept up into the life of the Lighthouse, the life of the people, the mission of the FAR Foundation, and also the worship in itself was powerful. Because we see here something that does not exist in what we would call formal or organized religion. In terms of churches, we have instead a worship center. We have a sense of community, a sense of brethren, and in terms of sisters and brothers, and a common experience of worship. There is such dignity, love, and respect that is demonstrated to everyone who entered the doors, and a sense of belonging. Since I've been here, I've been able to, or permitted to, establish a prayer ministry, and that's going wonderfully well, because to get anywhere from 5 to 11, 15 people on a Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock to come together. Prayer ministry has been phenomenal, and it certainly has strengthened me. It has strengthened me, and even when once or twice we've been even with one or two, and we feel that presence. And I am so grateful. I'm just so grateful for the Lighthouse to allow me to be the servant that I am called to be. And I am just so grateful, and I love not just the Lighthouse or the building or the idea of the Lighthouse. I truly can say I love the people. And someone will say, how in the world can you love someone? You just got to know them when it's right. And we say that and when you find your right mate, when you find the right one, you know it's right. And it doesn't take months and years. You just know it's right. I know it's right. The Lighthouse and I are one of the spiritual matches of all time. And I'm just feeling anointed and blessed to be in this ministry.